Thank you, Conrad and Mike. And at this time, I'd like to ask Mr. Hayden C. Hayden to come forward, and Hayden would like to make a couple of remarks.
Thank you, Neil. I also want to thank everybody in the city, Neil, everybody else for getting this thing together. It's quite an honor. And you wonder how Monti got me up there. It was intimidation. You know, he can be meaner than hell. And he'd say, we better go up the mountain today. Well, if I wouldn't show up, he'd raise hell. So it got to where every day I did it out of fear. But it made me healthy, and I feel a lot better about it because Monti said, if you don't do this, you're going to die young, you nut. So I feel good, Monti, and I want to thank you for starting me on this whole thing, and thank everybody else for this coming out.
Thank you, Hayden. Well, I see many of us have come prepared with hiking boots and casual clothes to actually take the walk up the butte. We look forward to doing that in just a minute. Since this really is one of the highest points in Tempe, I want to tell you just a little story about teamwork and mountain climbing, and it's the story that I shared just a couple of weeks ago at our Sports Authority banquet for the Gene Autry Courage Awards. It's about the story of Sir Edmund Hillary and his guide Tenzing Norgay, who made history in 1953 by climbing Mount Everest. And for some of us, this is our Mount Everest in Tempe. Their accomplishment required a remarkable skill and courage, and there was another element that ensured their success. When they were descending down the mighty Mount Everest, Hillary lost his footing and feared for his life. Instinctively, Tenzing held the line taut, firmly planted his axe into the ice, thereby preventing their otherwise unavoidable deaths. Hillary soon recovered his footing, and the two adventurers completed their descent. Learning about these perils the climbers had faced when they got down to the bottom, the press started calling Tenzing a hero. He refuted the glory and refused to take any credit. Instead, he was quoted as saying, "Mountain climbers always help one another. It's a routine part of our profession." Well, helping one another has been a routine part of the professions and the lives of Hayden C. Hayden and Leonard Monti in the city of Tempe.